Genesis chapter 23. Sarah's death. 1. Sarah lived 127 years. 2. And died at Kiriath Arba, which is Hebron, in Canaan, and Abraham went to mourn and weep for her. 3. Then Abraham left his wife's body there and went to speak to the Hittites. 4. I'm just a foreigner among you. Give me some grave property, that I may have somewhere to bury my wife. 5. The Hittites replied to Abraham. 6. Listen to us, sir. You are a prince of God in our midst. Bury your wife in one of our graves, whichever seems best to you. None of us will refuse to give him his grave to bury his wife. 7. Abraham stood up, bowed before the people of that land, the Hittites. 8. And he said to them, Since you give me permission to bury my wife, I ask you to intercede for me with Ephraim, son of Zor. 9. That he may yield to me the cave of Machpelah, which belongs to him and is on the border of his field. Ask him to give it to me for the just price, that I may have a grave property among you. 10. Ephraim the Hittite was sitting in the midst of his people and answered Abraham, being heard by all the Hittites who had come to the gate of the city. 11. No, my lord. Listen to me. I give you the field and also the cave that is in it. I bring them into the presence of my people. Bury your wife. 12. Again Abraham bowed before the people of that land. 13. And he said to Ephraim, being heard by all, Listen to me, please. I will pay the price of the field. Accept it, that I may bury my wife. 14. Ephraim replied to Abraham. 15. Listen to me, my lord. That piece of land is worth 400 pieces of silver. But what does that mean between you and me? Bury your wife. 16. Abraham agreed with Ephraim and weighed him the value he had stipulated before the Hittites, 400 pieces of silver, according to the current weight among the merchants. 17. Thus the field of Ephraim in Machpelah, near Mamre, the field itself with the cave in it and all the trees within the borders of the field, was transferred. 18. To Abraham as his property before all the Hittites who had come to the gate of the city. 19. After this, Abraham buried his wife Sarah in the cave of the field of Machpelah, near Mamre, which is in Hebron, in the land of Canaan. 20. Thus the field and the cave in it were transferred to Abraham by the Hittites as grave property.